Alrighty, welcome back to another Dr. Terra episode. It is the 20th of November, meaning that Christmas is just around the corner right now. It's been about a good month since they've already been advertising all the Christmas stuff here in Australia. It's usually after my birthday, but it seems like every year they do it like a week before or so. And now like a week earlier and earlier than the year previously when they advertise Christmas stuff. But let's go ahead and take on Dr. Terra today on the tropical island. He is pretty easy today, hopefully, at least anyway, because it is the tropical island. Shouldn't be too much to worry about, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Be another episode as well of me taking on a Task Force Operation 2. Alright, this stage is actually pretty easy. I'd probably even maybe go straight for that rocket launcher if you've got warriors already and just shock that. I mean, that's going to be pretty simple. I'm going to go ahead and drop the rest of my artillery. We should be able to just clear it out like that. I remember back when I was just starting this game, that would be impossible to do, and I could only dream of having that much strength in my arsenal, I guess you could say. Alright, so this stage is a little bit easier than, I guess, what we're used to because of all this gunboat energy that we've got. But let's go ahead and take down these two supplies, and you know what? I mean, let's go ahead and shoot that, and I'll drop another artillery just, I guess, to show you guys that probably would take a little bit longer to destroy that you can do it. I mean, if you've got weaker artillery, that is. Alright, let's go ahead and collect all of this gunboat energy over here, and then I'm going to go ahead and flare my guys right up over here. I'm probably going to go ahead and smoke twice. That'll work, or 3 times. Twice on the path and then once on the headquarters, of course. And then all I'm going to do is, I guess, well, all you can really do is just shock once. That rocket launcher and that cannon is all that you really have to worry about, because your warriors, of course, get their health back and get it in one shot. That was a bit simple. Alright, let's get into Terra Stage 3. Now, I do love my 49% resource reward. Makes life so much easier. Unfortunately, I don't need it now, but I'm going to keep it, of course, because you don't roll that around all too often. And of course, I'm fairly certain that Supercell will be, or the Boom Beach developers will be creating a little bit more than just Headquarters 21, to be honest. Alright, so over here, I think all we do is just run straight to the headquarters, maybe. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go flare the headquarters, and we're going to drop them slightly to the right over here. Let's have a look. Alright, we're going to have to get our guys away from that flamethrower. Alright, maybe 3 smokes would probably be a little bit smarter. I'm going to go drop a heal though, just because I don't want to lose any or too many of our guys. And let's see, I'm going to go with 2 shocks on these cannons and on the boom cannon. And then I'll drop heals for the rest, because I don't want to lose anyone. It seems like I did lose 1 guy there. But 2 shocks will be more than enough for those cannons. I mean, you can even keep those cannons alive, because they'll just knock 1 guy off. But I don't want to lose anyone. Not at the first couple of stages, at least, anyway. Alright. So, Terra Stage 4 seems like another fairly simple stage if we path our warriors correctly. I think what I'm going to do, let's check out this mine level 3, so that's not to worry about. Alrighty. I'm going to have to get rid of this boom mine though. I don't think I'm going to sacrifice my guys to run over that. What I'm going to do first off though is let's go shoot an artillery just to the top of the headquarters, just to get those supplies and get some of those mines on the headquarters too. Alright, and we'll get that boom mine. Now what I'll do is I'll drop all my guys over here on the right hand side of the beach, and they should all go to that supply point. You never know though. Seems like they do. Fantastic. Alright, so we'll get onto the sniper tower up over here, and all our guys stay covered, so that's always nice. And then we'll get straight onto that headquarters. Hopefully I don't flare out too much. That's alright though. Flamethrower does a bit of damage. Alright, so over here, all I'm going to do is shock on 2 sides. So one on the left, one on the right. Particularly on that flamethrower, which can get rather annoying. And then I'll throw a couple of heals down. And there we go. Down goes that stage without any losses as well. Very nice. There actually has been a kind of a game-breaking glitch found as well. One that you can subtract someone else's boost on their statue by 4 minutes. I'm not going to tell you how to do that because I don't think Supercell would really appreciate that. I mean, it's on the forums. I've seen it. But you can take down someone's like 4 minutes a boost, and you can just go like attack them and fail and just keep on taking 4 minutes off their boost till they have nothing. So that definitely could get very, very annoying at that. Alright, anyways, let's go check this out. We've got a bunker out over here which we can utilize. And then we've got the headquarters at 160 plus 115,000 health. Definitely quite a bit. Although shocks are going to be easy. All I can see are 2 shocks. So pretty much where that mine is there and onto this cannon. And that should put us in a good position. So let's go ahead and give this a shot, shall we? Nose is super itchy. Alright, I don't think there's anything behind that sniper tower. So what I'm going to do is get rid of these mines. Up over here. Alrighty. So now we'll go ahead and drop all of our guys, and I will have to flare them up on here, and I'll just go ahead and smoke that bunker. Alrighty, that's looking good. Alright, so next up I'll go on to this mortar. Poor guys did lose a fair amount of health. Oh, bit of space there, I'd assume. Alright, go onto the headquarters. Don't need to smoke all too much. It should be good. That rocket launcher does manage to get a couple of shots off, but it's alright. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get with the 2 shocks that we mentioned, and then I'll throw the rest of the heals down. All that can attack us is 2 rocket launchers. So we should, from what I can see, not suffer any casualties, which is very, very nice. For a stage 5 in particular. Alrighty. So, I mean, I've got 85 gunboat energy, which, to be quite honest, isn't really all that much when you're maxed out like I am for headquarters 20. A lot of people recommend a lot more gunboat energy when you're using warriors. Definitely adds up. But to be honest, I haven't really run into any problems as of yet in terms of gunboat energy. The only bases I really struggle with are, of course, the ones with the shield on them. But I guess that's part of the game now. I mean, that's what the shield is there for, to stop people like me just rushing to the headquarters. So this stage has, what, 160 plus 200,000 health. So that's quite a bit. This is definitely going to be a tough one. We've got all of our warriors back, though. So what I'm going to do is... I'm not sure if my warriors are going to run into this, are they? I think they will. I mean, even if they're on the headquarters, I think they will trigger all of this stuff off. I'm fairly certain. I don't see any supplies right next to each other, so, I mean, I will get rid of those mines. Let's come up over here, shoot right over there, just so we can get rid of as many mines as possible. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and double smoke the beach. I don't see any shock launchers either, which is really nice. So I'll get onto this machine gun. Very nice. Alright. Then we'll get onto this mortar. I'll sort of offset that smoke there on the mortar. And go ahead and flare our guys onto the headquarters. I won't leave them too long on the mortar because I think I left a little bit too much space there. Alright, now all we need is maybe 2 shocks, it seems like. A little bit late there. Go ahead and heal as many of our guys as we possibly can. Alright, so it seems like I missed the shock launcher up above. Ooh, there is a shock launcher. Sorry, I missed the flamethrower up above. There is a shock launcher here though. Didn't cause us really any problems at all. How many guys did I lose? Only like 4 or 5. So, not a problem there really on stage 6. 7 guys. Alrighty, so what I'm going to do is I'll get all of my guys back. 14 diamonds is nothing. And we're still gaining in diamonds, which is really good. Yeah. Alright, so on to Terror Stage 7 we go. The headquarters has 160 plus 224,000 health. Now, there are 4 supplies right around together, which means that it could be a lucrative barrage option. But I do need to get rid of these mines in our path, unfortunately. So, the way I did this the first time is around the right-hand side. I did fail, though. It was very, very close, like one little more hit and we would have done alright, would have passed. But so there's 12 gunboat energy here, so that's a gunboat energy of surplus of 2. Don't think it's worth it though, so I'll be using 1 artillery here and a barrage where those mines are, and we are going to hopefully path our guys successfully onto the headquarters. So let's go have a look at how this will work out for us. But first of all, I need to make sure that I get all of these mines, which I should be able to do, as well as that boom mine. Here we go. Beautiful. Actually, that worked out very nicely. Alright, next up, let's go drop 1 artillery here on that boom mine and 1 on these 2 supplies. Okay, now we're in business. 76 gunboat energy to play around with. So let's have a look at how we're going to do this. I'm going to go, let's see, here, here, and here. Alright, let's have a look at how this will work out for us. Hopefully I've left no space. Beautiful, that's worked out very nicely. Now let's go ahead and get onto the sniper tower over here. One guy decides to go kill himself, run straight into a boom mine, which I'm not complaining about. I'll go ahead and smoke and flare the headquarters, and we are in business now. Alright, so let's get ready with our 2 shocks at least. We've got 40 gunboat energy now, so let's go have a look. Thinking of dropping 3. Alright, we'll drop 3. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. That flamethrower was able to get to us though, and I did not stop it, but we should be good. We still got quite a few of our warriors alive. We should be good as long as that shock launcher doesn't get to us, and there we go. So that's with 64 warriors. That was definitely a very tough stage. If you're lower than me, I definitely recommend boosting your troop damage. But I'm glad we got there in the end. That was definitely very, very close. But 54 have perished. And that's how I'd go about taking on Dr. Terror today on the 20th of November. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll be back again, of course, tomorrow.